Hi guys! So a few weeks ago I think I mentioned that I am rewatching all of Buffy from the beginning until the end. I'm watching it with Mum at the moment. And it's actually the first time I've done this. And in some cases it's been about 10 years since I watched some of the episodes. Let's just take a minute to consider the fact that I can utter the sentence, "It's been 10 years since I watched something." How depressing. I am so old. So in rewatching it, I've been having all these thoughts and feelings, and I'm considering characters really differently. And so I thought this week, given that we've been watching season 6 most recently, I would talk to you about the Spike and Buffy relationship. Because when I was younger, I was all team Buffy, and I loved their relationship. I was just all for it. I don't necessarily think I thought it was good, but I enjoyed it. I thought those abs were incredible, and I loved every scene with Spike and Buffy. Rewatching it, I've been really disturbed by it all. It's actually quite abusive, and it's really unpleasant to watch. And I've been trying to get my thoughts in order, but I haven't managed this week. I've even tried writing everything down on a piece of paper to get it all out there. I wrote a title: was Spike and Buffy's relationship abusive? Consider, for, against. I've still not entirely reached a conclusion, except, I mean, it was abusive, but it's sort of the blurred line. So I'm not going to talk to you today about the relationship, but what I will say is that I think it's amazing how much my relationship with Buffy has changed. I started watching Buffy when I was younger than Buffy ever is in the TV shows. Then I was watching it when I was sort of about the same age, and now I'm watching it when I'm way older than we ever see Buffy being. And that's sort of terrifying, but it also means that I have approached situations really differently depending on whereabouts I am in the life cycle. And I don't feel sorry for Xander, and I hate him still, but when he was having his wedding and he chickens out of it and everything, I don't know how much you've watched, Rachel. I hope I've not just spoiled something for you. Anyway, at the time when I first watched it, I thought he was an idiot. I still do, but at the same time, he's 21. I can completely understand why he's freaked out by it, because I'm 24 and nowhere near getting married. And considering all the things that Buffy has to contend with, not as a slayer and things, I can't entirely empathise with that, but you know, with losing her mum, having to get a job, having to work hard and be a mother to Dawn and all this stuff, it seemed amazing when I was younger, but now I'm thinking I'm 24 and I couldn't begin to cope if all that sort of stuff happened to me. So basically my message of this week's video, if there is a message, which is hard to find, is that Buffy is awesome. 10 years after watching Buffy, probably more unfortunately, I'm still getting something from it. I can still watch it almost afresh, as if it's a new programme. Not just because some of the episodes are not so strongly in my memory, but because I react to it differently. I can still talk to the friend who introduced me to Buffy, Abby, now Mum, about episodes. I can still churn thoughts up, develop my ideas, have a new reaction to something. And that's pretty special. Most shows, it's not like that. You don't get something new from it each time. I think that's a credit to the writing. I think it's a credit to the storylines. I think it's a credit to the fact that Joss Whedon isn't afraid to throw difficult things at you. And also I think he was a bit ahead of his time in a way. And it's fun to watch, and it's fun to get stuff, and it's fun to understand jokes a little bit differently, and it's amazing. So one day I will finally sort out my Spike and Buffy thoughts. I'd be interested to know what you guys think. I brought it up with Abby. I think she's still team Buffy. I'm looking forward to watching season 7 soon. We've only got 2 to go, I think. So it's very funny if you know season 6 well. Left in season 6. And I'm looking forward to season 7. I've only ever watched season 7 once, so it will be interesting to see it again. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely, lovely week, guys. My video next week will be late because I will be coming back from Berlin on Monday and I won't be back until really late. But I have Tuesday off, so I will do the video hopefully on Tuesday and it'll all be up and it will all be fine. And then I will be seeing you, Sophie and Abby, and we'll be seeing Johnny Flynn, getting our Johnny fix. So that'll be really fun. Until next week, guys. Bye!